Welcome, welcome to the Anderson Henderson Show. Now, why Tupac is about to go off on fish.
You guy's a piece of shit. Get the camera rolling. Let me know when that camera's rolling.
He's
Good.
about to speak his mind on fish and bear.
Because you know what? Fish was a piece of shit. He was a good guy until I started finding out more information about the guy. The guy is an idiot. Come on. You're dating a girl off YouTube, Shelby Cray Cray, and I'm not going to lie, and Shelby won't block me for saying the truth. You were craving for phone sex off her. You were screaming. You're like, show me your tits, show me this, blah, blah, jerk off. Boom. She's like, no, I can't. My mom's right here. I can't. You know, and you're fucking calling her a loser. You were with her for a while. Like maybe a month. You were drunk. You're yelling at her and boom. Show me your tits, show me your pussy, blah, blah. And then boom. All of a sudden you're leaking out her titty pics. Yeah. You're leaking out her titty pics, fish. Come on, dude. You're using it as a troll account. You're like, oh, show me crazy titty pics. And like I said, you tried to get with that Marie chick.
Hey, what's up, Gag? Oh, God, this is hilarious.
Fuck.
This is White Tupac, trash and fish.
Fucking Lady Griffin pushing. You know, like, I'm sorry, but that shit's nasty. And she didn't want to know you because Mare Bear was your friend back in the day. But I don't understand how she's your friend. What up, show? It's my birthday. Woo! So anyways, you're partying with this chick with your friend. And then what happens? Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, you fucked up, bro. You're a loser. You fucked up big time.
All right.
And you're hanging out with Mare Bear and your friend. Your friend punches out Mare Bear's tooth. You didn't do shit. You're just a bitch. And then boom, you don't want to be with her. She wants to be with you. You give her your password. She deletes your account. Come on. Smart the fuck up, fish.
All right. Let me talk about what he's talking about. Basically, Tupac and Fish and Mare Bear have been in a big fight ever since Fish was arrested for abusing Mare Bear physically, and then Mare Bear set up a campaign to collect funds for the abuse, and White Tupac gave her $15, and then he felt like she had scammed, and that because she took Fish back, that meant that she was part of the whole thing, and that it was really just a scam to get sympathy funds, which is what he felt he was giving her. And he ended up retracting the $15 donation, $15. And he got all of his money back, and Mare Bear got $0. But she got money from a lot of other people. And let me read my own chat for a second. Who the fuck is this? Rena in London. Host is busy. Gardner, hi to you. What's the voice? It's some dude. Need to stay at least 10 minutes here listening while I harvest purple snow pea seeds. Oh my god, gag. Mare Bear blowjob. First 48. What the fuck are you talking about? Wow, that's good. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Purple snow pea seeds. Sounds tasty. What do you use those for? Maybe I'll try to harvest some purple snow pea seeds. Let me see what Pac's saying now about this shit. I mean, once he goes off... he just said something about me. What did he say?
I don't give a fuck.
Wait, what?
Stop now. Scorpions. Woo! Fish. Dude, you had 6 people in your chat this morning. Good streaming. Woo! Anderson. Hashtag Anderson. Team Anderson.
I thought he was going to say some trash about me.
I had nothing to lie. Nothing to hide. Fucking right. I'm turning the fucking shit. I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do? He's already tried to toss my girlfriend's place.
All right, I got to get off this and talk about what I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Sig, what the fuck do you want, man? Someone told me to make you into a Nicolas Cage cartoon. I probably told you that, dude. Someone told me to make you into a Nicolas Cage cartoon. Sig, draw Henderson like Nicolas Ugly Cage. Yeah, I don't know what the Nicolas Cage thing is. I don't get it. I don't see it. But it is what it is. Can't change it now. That's what everyone says. So must be true. But White Tupac trashing Fish and Mare, it's just relentless that he never gives up on it. It's hilarious. Yeah, man, the live stream game, you got to break back into it. Colton Wood, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's flying all around for no reason, chasing this black girl. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Damn it, why did I delete that live stream last night? I called Colton Wood's black girlfriend. Let me call her ass again. And I'm going to question her again for this live stream because I said, why the fuck did you do this to Colton? And she said, because he's crazy and he needs help. Let me just call her again and harass her. It doesn't matter. She doesn't know my number. Here it is. Hey, has Colton Wood been harassing you still?
Yes.
Oh, what did he do now?
He needs freaking mental evaluation.
Yeah, but what did he do to you now? Is he still calling you and sending you messages and stuff?
Yes.
What is he saying in the messages?
He said he's going to torture my life.
He's going to...
He said he's going to torture me for incident for so many years ago.
So he's still angry about what happened years ago?
Yeah.
Do you believe he's coming to your house?
He don't know where I'm located. He came here without me knowing. I didn't ask him to come here. He basically came here on his choice.
Really? So you didn't say that you loved him or you wanted to see him or anything. He just decided to come.
He just showed up.
All right. So you live in Atlanta. Is that why he went to Atlanta?
I live in Ohio.
Okay.
I'm from Kentucky.
That's where he's from. Yeah.
I am from Kentucky, and he basically thought, well, I'll be friends with him on Facebook. It's gonna be okay because he don't have friends because he's never had friends because he's freaking nuts.
Yeah. He said there was a guy from college that trolled him named Aaron. Do you know Aaron?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well,
I think he had schizophrenia. He used to go get a mental evaluation.
does your family know Colton?
No.
Did you have sex with Colton?
No.
Did you even jerk him off or anything?
No.
So he's just completely crazed over you for no reason. Did you even date him? Did you even date him? Go out to eat with him or anything?
No.
God damn, Colton. I expected better from him. I thought you all had a thing. What the fuck?
And how'd you get my number?
He's got it. He posted it all over Facebook, and I wanted to make sure that you were okay, that he didn't kill you or something.
No, he said he's going to torture my life. I didn't know he posted my phone number, but he said he's going to torture me for not arriving for where he located. And I said, I didn't even tell you to come to where I was at.
Look, I'll be honest with you. This guy's serious as hell. He's been posting videos where he's flying all over the place on his YouTube channel. So he's probably coming to your house or where you work. You should probably arm yourself.
High school. He didn't have anybody in high school. He got bullied in Dearborn all the time. So I started him in high school, and now he's torturing me.
Did you protect him in high school?
Yes, I did, because he got bullied.
All right, and he always talked about you being African American.
I'm biracial.
All right, well, he said that you're the most beautiful woman he's ever seen.
Well, I afraid of him in high school because he was getting bullied.
Right. Did you live near him?
Yes, I live in Somerset, and now I don't know how in the heck he posted my number. I don't know how he found me, but he did find me, and it's just nuts.
Yeah, he knows where you live if he found your number, so you better prepare. He might try to kick the door in or come through the window. You better make sure the windows are locked at night. Have a security system installed if you can afford it.
So I don't know. He found me somehow on Facebook. I don't know how. He just found me. And he said he's going to torture me because of whatever. I'm like, are you serious?
Did he say he's going to tie you up and beat you with a whip?
Yeah. He's going to torture me and he's going to make sure that everybody knows that I was not nice to him. I think he needs a mental evaluation.
Why don't you call the FBI and report him?
I don't know how to find him to report this. He stalks me all the time.
Was he a rich kid?
Yeah, he was a rich kid, and his parents disowned him.
Why did they disown him?
Because he basically was bringing people that was not his friends, and they basically used him.
You mean it's because he said it's because he was in love with you, and he said to his father and he said, no son of mine's going to be a nigger lover, and he kicked him out of the house.
No.
So that's not even true?
No.
Colton, that's his biggest story of all time, and that's not even true. All right, so I guess he's a pathological liar as well.
Yes.
All right, well, you know what? Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
But you're not allowed to go because of the coronavirus, right?
Right.
All right, well.
And it's basically, he said, I just think he needs some help because he said I've sent somebody to stalk him while he was flying around the world.
He thought you sent someone to stalk him.
Yes.
Okay, well, he's schizophrenic and he's going to do something crazy, so make sure you arm yourself. Buy a gun if you don't have one. Pepper spray. You got some of that?
Yes.
All right,
it's crazy because I have not seen this kid since high school.
That sounds like something crazy that somebody else did one time. Didn't see some girl for over 2 years, and then he said he's going to kill her husband. I heard a story like that one time. I don't remember who it was, but
I grew up and had kids of my own.
Oh, okay. You got kids of your own now?
Yes.
Oh, shit. So he's even threatening the safety of the children. Now, I'm going to tell you this as well. He's made videos many times where he threatens to kill children.
No, that's messed up.
Yeah, he's done it many times. And
he told me the day that he wanted to murder my children because I basically let somebody follow him from the airport. I'm like, I'm not seeing you since high school.
He said he's going to murder your children because of that?
All those stupid stuff. It's just dumb. It don't make no sense. It's like freaking high school crap.
Oh, my God. You know what? Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I'll get back in touch with you. Stay safe, stay armed, and watch out for Colton Wood. He's on the loose.
Oh, my God.
All right, bye-bye.
It's like high school stuff.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
It's annoying, I know, dude. I can't believe he did it. You know what I'm saying? This is insane what he decided to do. He's just like, all right, I'm a homeless motherfucker, and I'm gonna, finance what little savings I've accumulated from begging on the side of the curb to fly around to a woman that I literally haven't seen in 15 to 20 years. And she's got kids, and she moved on with her life and doesn't even barely even remember him, except that she, tried to help him because he was always getting bullied. I mean, like Colton Wood is doing some dangerous shit, dude. And I had no idea why he was on all those planes. It didn't make sense to me, but now we know why. Straight from the horse's mouth. I'll be honest with you, though. She doesn't sound like the brightest tool in the shed, gag. The state of California enabled him to do that. This program bought the ticket. His program bought the ticket. I thought he just like struggled and hustled until he finally was able to save enough scratch to get the connecting flights and shit. Hey, Nikki Nichols, what's up? But that's so fucked up. Dude, Nikki, I just interviewed a woman that Colton Wood is harassing and stalking and flying all over the place. He went to Atlanta, Georgia. He went to Houston, wherever the fuck he went, and she lives in fucking Ohio. So I don't know. Maybe he's just going to random places that women live at that have the same name as her and hoping that he gets lucky. Maybe he doesn't have her actual address. Got a free ticket to stalk this bitch. That's crazy. That's a funny ass interview, though. I had to call her back and re-interview her. I did it last night, but people were complaining about the way I looked in my video last night. So this time I had to come on here and do my hair upright, make sure I look nice and swift. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to get his number for a long time. He won't give it to me. I even offered him money. I said, if you do like a 15-minute interview, I'll give you $20 or something like that. This cocksucker, he didn't want to do it. I'll try harder next time, though. I'll get him on an interview at some point. That's always the guy I wanted to interview. He is odd. I heard the call last night. You did? Oh, yeah, I forgot you were there. But she just wants that woman wants to just run her mouth on all day long about Colton Wood. It's almost like she likes talking about being stalked by him. She enjoys it, you know? I mean, what do you expect from her? She's got a couple of kids now. She's probably spends most of her time watching some stupid cartoon that's annoying as fuck for her little kids. And then you get some dude like Colton Wood that's ugly as fuck and dangerous, but it's still something. It's like a person that wants you, and people, especially in her situation, you know, she didn't sound like the type of woman to me that was able to keep a man, you know, like the father of the children. I would say he probably disappeared at this point. Some people love to be the victim, you know. Oh, I know that, Nikki, you know. Yeah, for sure. I know who you're talking about. Who hasn't been stalked by Colton? Me? I stalk Colton. I've always stalked him, and that's what he says. But he mentions me all the time anyway, so he basically brought it upon himself. It's his own fault, man. I took an interest in Colton. I tried to help his ass out. He can't be helped. He's too far gone mentally. And now his schizophrenic ass is running around all over the country on these airplanes whenever it's like the worst time to fly, too. Like, he's going to get the coronavirus trying to find this woman. And I just wish that he would have put all this effort that he's using to try to find this black woman that he loved in high school because she protected him from bullies. I wish that he would have used all this effort to beat the piss out of Richard Crowell. That's what I wish he would have done if he was a smart motherfucker, not a stupid fat motherfucker. But he didn't do that. You know, he was too pussy. He was afraid of him. He was 10 feet away and still didn't slap him. Police station or no police station, if you're 10 feet away from Richard Crowell, you got to slap his ass. If you got to do a few days in county jail, then so be it. But Richard Crowd deserves a swift slap. You know what I'm saying? They are both afraid to fight each other. Of course they are. They're both fat fucks. Well, actually, Colton Wood did fight a crackhead and messed his knees up pretty bad a few months back. So I'll give Colton Wood credit that he will fight. But for some reason, he didn't want to fight Richard Crowell. He just wanted to stand there with a camera and videotape his fat ass. Well, hey, what's up, Hazel's Reptiles? Like I said, you might have to end up eating some snake soup if they run out of food at the store. Snake soup actually doesn't sound too bad to me. It certainly doesn't sound as bad as bat soup. You know what I'm saying? I could eat some snake skin, dry it up like beef jerky, eat that snake skin. You know, I could do that. I seen people assault him from their car one time. You seen people assault him from their car? Oh, yeah. Like the people that he would run up to and try to like talk shit to, and they would yell out his car. Colton did knock on Lou's front door. He did? I don't remember that, but I wouldn't doubt it. Did Lou answer the door, or did Lou stay hidden like the pussy that he is? He probably called the cops. Lou's the biggest pussy I've ever met in my life, dude. The baldest, biggest, fattest, bald pussy I've ever seen. And he knows it, too. Every 3 to 4 months, I'll go to Lou's page and I'll say, hey, man, you're still as fat and bald as you used to be. Even a little bit more now. And I always check in. Lou wasn't home. Oh, he wasn't home, was he? You mean he was hiding under his bed? He's probably like, honey, you open the door. I'm going to hide under the mattress. To his fat fucking big-handed, large-armed wife. I mean, I'm sure his wife is a nice woman, but Lou Stefano's wife's arms and hands are giant. They'd slap my head right off my shoulders, dude. That's how big her hands and arms are. I mean, she could be a boxer and knock out Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson or some shit. That's how big Lou's wife's hands and arms are. She must have been a construction worker for at least a couple of decades out of her life. Lou Stefano is basically this bald guy that I used to fight with in the service dog community. And he's always been a stick in my side. He still watches me and stuff, but he's too pussy to comment because he knows I'll go off on him like I've been doing. Fat and bald and a pussy awesome guy. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, whatever. But he sucks all the dicks of all my enemies. So basically, a lot of his friends are people that hate me. He's always been jealous of me. I've known that dude for so many years, too. I don't know if he progressed in life. I would assume he probably didn't. The Salty Rant is his channel. Is that right? I believe he also has a Lou Stefano channel that he often takes videos down. Like most of the time you go there, it says, there's no content on this channel or whatever. No content available. So he's too pussy to keep his videos up. I took my video down last night because motherfuckers said I look like I've been up for 72 hours. And I was like, I'm not leaving that video up. But, you know, I got my interview back. And if anybody didn't see it at the beginning of this live stream, I did a 15-minute interview with a woman that Colton Wood is harassing. And he's flying all over the country to try to find her. She lives in Ohio. To be honest with you, I probably could have gotten her exact address if I'd asked her. I mean, she sounds like she's that fucking stupid, but we did the interview again. I did it last night. We did it again today. Today's interview was probably better because we found out even more. She never had sex with Colton. She never even went on a date with him. All she did was try to tell some bullies to not kick his ass as hard as they were kicking his ass. They were kicking his ass either way. But she tried to say, don't kick his ass that badly. And he fell in love with her because of it. But you know what? That's what causes people to fall in love is when you need people the most and they're there for you at that right time, at the right moment. Then that creates that bond of love. And I guess that's what happened with Colton Wood. If anyone needs a stimulus payment, ask Harold for a stack. Harold, yeah, his stimulus payment is probably $72 million. All he needed was a printer and a computer. Poor old Harold. You know what, man? This is what happened like a month ago. I stopped doing live streams for undetermined reasons, and like Harold sent me a message and kept sending me messages. I never responded. To this day, I've never responded to him and many other people's messages on Facebook. There were some people that I finally responded to after a certain amount of weeks went by. You know what I'm saying? People that were persistent. But like Harold, I never could find it in my heart to respond to him. What am I going to say to him now that he just got out of jail for having counterfeit money? That is the most laughable, childish ass crime that carries the most severe penalty that I've ever heard of in my life. This guy is the dumbest fucking clown. I don't give a fuck that he's going to see this. Harold, that's the dumbest move I've ever seen a dude make. You're fucking 43, 44 years old, 42. You're old enough to know not to have no damn counterfeit money, let alone walk down a dark street in a fucking trailer park avenue on fucking 10 p.m. at night with a cop out with his flashlight. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's the dumbest thing you could have possibly done. I'm sorry, but it's true. And I like the guy. I think he's great. I think he's hilarious. But am I ever going to fucking respond to a message from him again? The chances of that happen are not very likely. I can't have my social time polluted with somebody that do a stupid crime like that. Give me a guy that's done a dumber crime than that, and I'll talk to Harold again. But until he does something drastic to prove that, you know, he's never going to do something stupid like that again, I can't take the chance on being his friend. Because what if he turns around and does something dumb like that again? Like, what if he what if he gets caught trying to steal hubcaps or something? Or what if he gets caught trying to steal Jolly Ranchers, shoplift fucking, you know, condoms or something? Like, I can't take a chance that he's going to make me look like a fucking fool again for being his friend. Hell, I thought that was all a joke about Harold. No, that was serious. He was in jail for 2 months over that shit and probably still has to go back. Life is funny. Well, it's funny when you got buffoons out here running around with fake money, walking down fucking crack streets at night thinking they're not going to get caught. Like, God, the cop walked up like, do you have any weapons? No. What's in your pocket? Nothing, man. Just some money. He pulls out like $8,000 in hundreds, and it's like, what? And Harold's wearing like jeans with holes in them and shit and a wife beater. It's like, you got $8,000 in your pocket and you're wearing clothes like that and torn up shoes. All right, let's check this money. Is this real? Hey, you know what, man? It's always that Florida man. Harold is a Florida man. What do they say? It's a Florida man does this. Florida man caught doing this. This week in the news, a Florida man, and Harold is a Florida man to the fullest extent. I don't give a fuck if this hurts his feelings. He'll laugh at this probably, but if he gets butthurt about it, drop a video. Harold, he knows what to do. He's a video fighter. If Harold and Colton team up with a partner in Starbucks cards, they'll be unstoppable. Yeah, Harold and Colton Wood, Who's the bigger buffoon, Harold or Colton Wood? I'd have to say Harold. He's the bigger buffoon. Colton Wood is actually the larger buffoon. God damn, this is one of the funniest live streams. I want to end this just so I can go back and re-listen to that interview that I did with Colton Wood's lover, or his dream girl. I didn't even get the bitch's name. What was her name? He's said her name a million times. I hope Colton Wood sees this. I'm going to have to make sure that I send this to him. Oh, we got a Jew in here. Harold is still trying to find himself here on YouTube. He's still trying to find himself. He's been on here since 2006. If he hasn't found himself in 14 years, he's never going to find himself. I have to hear it, Crystal. Maybe her name was Crystal. Yeah, dude, it was pretty ridiculous. But she wanted to keep talking, and I'm like, all right, bye. And she's all, he wants to do this, he wants to do that. I'm like, okay, bye. Hang up the fucking phone, lady. You've served your purpose. I have no more use for you. I might call her again just to troll her, you know. But maybe Harold will call in. Colton chick is Crystal. That would fucking piss Colton off if I started dating the woman that he loves. I'm going to call her back and be like, hey, baby, are you single? And I'm going to try to date the woman that Colton loves just to piss Colton off. These are brilliant ideas I'm coming up with, dude. And I'm going to record it all, and I'm going to show Colton and be like, how does this make you feel, sir? Does this make you angry, Colton? No, I'm just playing, dude. Why Harold delete his channel? He deleted it? I didn't know that. I guess because he wanted to run away like Hitler or something. He felt ashamed. You keeping this up so I can watch the interview? Oh, fuck yes, I have to keep this one up. I already messed up last night by deleting the first interview. That was probably a funny one too. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one up. This one has to stay up for that interview. And I have to show Colton the interview too, to let him know, like, listen to what she said. She never dated him. It was just somebody that he came into contact with briefly. It's like if you're walking down the street and some woman walks past you, it's almost even worse than that. It's like if she's on the other side of the road, on the other sidewalk, and you're on this sidewalk, on this side of the road, and there's like all types of traffic and cars between you. And then you like look over and glance at her for half a second, and then she suddenly becomes your fascination and your infatuation and obsession. That's basically what happened with Colton Wood. He's that deranged and psychotic. Or this bitch is just ashamed that she did fuck him and his tiny ass dick, and she doesn't want to admit that she did fuck this crazy guy because now he turned even crazier than he used to be. And you know how women are. One minute they love you, the next minute they want to put a fucking restraining order on you. That's just how women are. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Yeah, man, you'll hear it. You'll replay it after the live stream. This will get 1 million views off of that interview. Colton Wood is done, son. I mean, all the bullshit he's told about how he protected this girl and his father beat his ass and kicked him out of the family for this girl. This is 100% bullshit, dude. Colton Wood brought this on himself. He brought it on himself. And it's landing on her. Something has to be done. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't know where he is. I don't know where to find him. Call the fucking FBI. Have them track his flights. And have him taken back to the 5150 place that he was at in California. Or what I really hope happens is that he stays on the loose, does even crazier shit than we thought he could do, shows up at the bitch's house, gets tased, you know what I'm saying, busts the window out. I hope it's a national scandal. That's what I really hope for. That's probably not what's going to happen. He's probably going to pussy out on this shit too. But whatever, he's got some plan into motion. Good job, Colton. You finally did it, buddy. He finally stepped up, acted like a man. He posted about being in LA. Oh, is he back in LA now? So then what the fuck was he doing at all? So he never even went to Ohio to the girl? I wonder what he was doing then. Just flying from state to state on that free ticket. So he literally took those flights just because it was a free ticket. He's like, oh, I got a free plane ticket? Well, I have nowhere to go on a plane, but all right, I'll just take the free plane flight. Like, that's a good idea right now with coronavirus. What an idiot, dude. That's the dumbest thing. That's even dumber than what she said about him. But he is still threatening her, though. He's probably just doing it on the internet. Absolutely hilarious. California tries to export its homeless. Colton Wood. What a great national treasure he is. He'll never get the respect he deserves, but he's never stopped putting in work. I'll give him that. Yep, California's got to get rid of all those bums somehow. I guess they were hoping the corona would clear them on off. And I'm sure the corona did clear them on off, at least some of them on Skid Row. Tom Hanks was fine, though, after corona. You know what I'm saying? He's got the money to pay to get corona out of his system. Poor people, they get corona and they die. If you're poor and old, you die. That's just what happens. Even I heard a lot of young people were actually dying and they just don't want to talk about it. There were babies that were dying of coronavirus. Not only that, but the numbers are severely underreported. And even in like regions where I live where there was like no corona, now all of a sudden it's popping up everywhere. So it's 100% infested America and the world, this corona annoyance. He has an identical twin that works on Wall Street. I believe it because Colton Wood grew up in a rich family, so maybe he did have a twin brother. And Colton decided to take the hard route, to sleep under a tarp, to have the floor that, he always puts his tarp over an area where there's dirt and leaves on his feet, and he takes his socks and shoes off and puts his bare feet on the dirt and leaves and then sleeps like that. And then he might put like a blanket down. And it's a sad life, but he doesn't even have to live like that. He makes enough money, he could have an apartment. He could at least rent a room, which he's done many times. When he first moved to California, he had a nice rented room. He had a couple of flat screen TVs. He was gaming all the time. He had a nice laptop. He was living large. And then something happened, and I guess he went homeless and decided to just live like that. And he never went back. He stayed nomadic. And here and there, he's been in like a halfway house or something, but he always gets in fights with the people at the halfway house, and they kick him out. And he's right back to being homeless, and he has mental breakdowns over this. I've seen this. I've been watching this dude closely for, approximately, 4 years now. And, I've seen this guy's ups and downs. He's bipolar as fuck, schizophrenic as fuck, constantly high out of his mind on very strong concentrates of THC. So he has a lifestyle problem. He needs to make a lot of lifestyle changes. He has a sad life. He broke his brain. Yeah. He had a car that he wrecked and caught a DUI. Yeah, that's another thing, is that he claimed also that a few years before I met him, a couple years before, he was hit by a car, or he had some type of a car accident, and it caused his shoulder to be permanently damaged, as well as it caused him like some type of psychological or mental damage to his brain. This is what he claims, but he also claims that his penis was severely wounded during a botched circumcision, so that his penis doesn't work anymore. But then he's also said that he jerked off to certain girls in the service dog community. He quote beat off to some girl's picture. So I'm like, but you already said before many times that your dick doesn't work. And then he also has said that he uses hookers, that he goes and gets like Asian hand jobs from those parlors, those Asian massage parlors. So his story changes. He's a pathological liar on top of it all. That's the cherry on top. I wouldn't be surprised if he did get a DUI. I mean, he can't control himself at all. He's the most unstable motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. So he is an addict and chose the street life. Yeah, he's a pot addict. He's not like a crack addict. He's against crack. He's against heroin. As a matter of fact, he hates drug addicts like that, meth heads. He looks so far down on them. But, you know, he's a nuisance in and of himself. And the police are always telling him to get the fuck off the side of the highway and stop trying to beg for money on the side of the highway. And he just keeps fighting with them and going to court. He wins a lot of the cases because he writes on his sign certain words that can't necessarily be construed as asking for donations or whatever. It can't be construed as solicitation. He's gotten smarter over the years. He learns how to beat the legal system. He's a career criminal. He's in and out of jail all the time for whatever. You know, he beat the shit out of an 8-pound dog named Nibbler a few years ago. They took the dog away and took away 10 years of his ability to be around animals, but he still goes around them anyway. I'm telling you a lot of it that I know about him. The woman I interviewed at the beginning of this show, she told you the other stuff about what he's up to now. I'm telling you about his history, about what he's done since I've known him and what he's told me. So he isn't. I need to change the title of this video to interview with Colton Wood's ex-girlfriend too, even though it was never his girlfriend. The best was on Halloween, those people shining lights on him and telling him to leave town. Been smoking for many years and I still maintain normal lifestyle. Good for you. Tina Davies. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. He did a year in jail for beating the dog. Yes, he did, or at least close to a year. He beat the piss out of that dog too, man. It was pathetic that he had to do such a thing to try to prove his dominance as a man. You never beat the piss out of a dog. If you've got to fight some animal, fight a donkey or something that can punch back. If you fight a kangaroo, they can punch back. Oh, hell, I hate him now. You hate him now? Yeah, he was an animal abuser, but he always pretended like he treated Nibbler so well. Nibbler was a small, beautiful, soft dog, but you could tell Nibbler was terrified of Colton. Like when Colton would like turn his head, Nibbler would go, oh, like Nibbler was about to get swatted or something by Colton. You could tell Nibbler was a little shell-shocked, a little PTSD'd out from living with Colton. Remember when that one dog tried to escape on July 4th? Poor dog. I love dogs and cats. I love cats, and dogs are pretty cool, I guess. Anchor begging dog just for panhandling. Yeah, whatever happened to that? Remember that woman that used to sit on her couch all day that was an anchor begging She was like a anchor dog bitch. She was from the service dog community. I forgot what her name was, but she was like really fat and she had blonde hair. She was friends with Colleen Taylor's trailer trash ass. Yeah, I can't do the abusing animal people, yeah, but not animals. You like to abuse people, Nikki? I don't like anybody to be abused. I especially hate when people abuse cats. That's the worst. Because cats like are like, ah, and cats look all sweet and stuff when they're like all scared. How could you hit a cat like that? You gotta be a piece of shit to hit a cat. Beat a dog, shoot a dog, push a dog off a cliff, but a cat, how could you hurt a beautiful little soft cat? Cats are the most beautiful little things ever. They're smarter than squirrels. They're loving. You can look into their eyes. They can look into your eyes, more importantly. Anybody that hurts cats should get the death penalty. Poodle Pants. Yeah, that's right. Life with Poodle Pants. You're right, Gag. She was the most disgusting bitch I've ever seen. She is so heinous, so hateful, so jealous. You know, she hated me since the beginning, too, before I ever trolled her. I'm going to have to look her up and find her again just so I can troll her some more. Life with Poodle Pants was a fucking disgrace, man. She had nobody. She had nothing. All she had was this fucking pedophile named Richard Crowell as her best friend and his fucking stupid wife. That's all she had. And her Pringles and her couch and her fucking anchor dog. I can't wait to find her again and bring some more hell into her life. No, I'm just playing. I don't really give a fuck about anybody from the service dog community anymore. I left that behind me. I would never even bother to go back and look for these people. I don't even think they're still on YouTube. I don't abuse anyone but my husband. I'm kidding. I bet you do abuse your husband, Nikki. You know how women are. Women are all cool when they're your friend, and then you try to date them and they completely change. They turn into severe, like dangerous individuals. You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. It's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Nikki's like so nice around here. I bet like her husband's terrified of her. Like, I bet her husband keeps an ice pick right beside him just in case. Like, I bet he keeps pepper spray under his pillow just in case Nikki gets mad in the middle of the night. It's like, please don't hurt me, wife. Didn't the ambulance have to kick in the door because she was choking on bonbons? I'd say if they kicked her in the door, they wouldn't be able to get her out of the door. She's so fat. I can handle dogs, cats, birds, pigs, anything but mice. He is laughing at you. Yeah, dude, mice are gay. I don't like mice. Birds, I don't give a fuck about birds. Pigs, I love eating pigs. He keeps a gun. Of course, he would need a gun with full metal jackets or at least hollow points or something. He needs those armor-piercing bullets for Nikki. That's the only thing that'll put her down. He needs those big buffalo rifles that like they shoot through buffalo skin and shit, like that really hard rhino skin. That's what he needs to put her down. He's gonna need some alien like Star Wars type gun to put her down. But anyway, I can't believe Colton did this shit, man. I'm going to scrutinize him for doing this for a long time. You're mutually very good to each other. I believe it, Nikki. I definitely believe it. You've got no reason to be insecure. There's a lot of trust. You all have been married about 17 years. I mean, that's a long time. 17 years. Or no, actually, I think you've been married, what, 12 years? 12 years is still a long time to create a bond and a trust with your husband. But I'm going to ridicule Colton over this, man. I got to go. Please leave this up for at least a few. I'm going to leave it up, Gag. People have to see that interview 100%. You know what I'm saying? I got to see my fucked up hair. I got to see my orange jacket because I'm going duck hunting. You know, this was a good one. Even just for the first 15 minutes, then you can shut it off. But you got to listen to the interview. You got to hear what this woman said. I got to hear what this woman said. Cheers, Gag. Be careful, buddy. You've always been a great guy. I hope you stay safe. We got to see what that woman said again. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. Anderson Henderson signing out. Cheese fingers.